Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? I am here to do a video that I have not done in so long. Relationship. I have not done a relationship video in ages. And so many of my blessed ones have said that, Dee, where are the relationship videos? So this is one. But sidebar. This new iPhone 10R, I love it, but when I tell you it shows everything, flaws and all, and way too much sugar, but I digress. Okay, anyways, relationship. I'm going to share with you one of the fastest and best ways to improve your relationship. So this could be for, single people who are in a relationship and maybe you want to improve on it. Maybe you're trying to get from singlehood to marriage. Maybe you're already married and you want to improve upon that, your relationship. And you're just trying to think, what can you do to perhaps, bring the fire back or improve the communication or improve the marriage. Maybe you've been married a long time and things are getting you feel like you're kind of, pulling away from each other, and maybe you want to try to get back, that closeness. So I'm going to share with you there are many, many, many ways to do this. But what I truly believe and know, one of the quickest and most effective ways to improve in your relationship, and that is showing appreciation. And this is basically for my ladies, because men need appreciation. That's one of the biggest needs and desires that they have in their relationship, is to feel appreciated. Now, of course, I can't speak for every man, but I have spoken to so many couples, spoken to so many men. I've listened to so many men, and more so listened than spoke with. But in my husband in our ministry, we've done marriage counseling and coached a lot of couples. And a lot of times, most of the time, we talk to them individually and then we talk to them together. And one of the biggest complaints from the men is lack of appreciation. Ladies, you can call it an ego thing, and a lot of ladies say, well, why do I have to do that in order to get this? Why do I have to shower appreciation on him? He knows that I appreciate him. Why do I have to do this when he doesn't do that? And ladies, if you're coming from that premise, then that's the wrong thought process. That is the wrong thought process to think, why do I have to do that? Or why should I do that when he doesn't do this? Because if I can get this point over to women, that men will acquiesce, bend, according to how they're being treated, according to how they feel about you. So what they give out normally comes from what they feel like they're being given. So if you show appreciation, they're going to show you love and adoration and security. And that's what you get from them by showing them appreciation. And maybe you want to know, how do I show a man appreciation? Does he knows I appreciate him? No, he does not always know. We have to actually verbally tell him that we appreciate him and show him. But we definitely have to verbally tell him that we appreciate him. Tell him that you appreciate how hard he works for you or for the family. Tell him how you appreciate his integrity. Tell him how you appreciate that he's always there for you. Tell him how you appreciate how smart he is. Tell him how you appreciate how he move about, like his swag, how you appreciate his swag, how you appreciate how he's a man among men, how you appreciate how he loves you, how you appreciate how he loves on your kids, how you appreciate that he's such a good father, how you appreciate that the man that he has become from where you might have met him. You appreciate his growth, his spiritual growth. You appreciate his spiritual leadership. There's so many different ways that you can tell him how much you appreciate him. But a man wants to know that he is appreciated and respected. And when you appreciate a man, usually you respect him. And when you respect him, you should show appreciation for the fact that you respect him, that he's respect worthy, that he's trustworthy, that he's a man of integrity, that he works hard, or that he works smart. Maybe he doesn't have to work as hard, maybe he just works smart. But appreciation is the way that you can improve your marriage. And I challenge you ladies who are in a relationship to implement appreciation in your marriage or in your relationship, and try it give it 30 days. 30 days. And for 30 days, you might have to start with a week if 30 days is just a little out there for you. You might want to try a week. Try 7 days. And then if you make it 7 days, then go 30 days. But what you want to do is challenge yourself not to say anything negative. Not to say anything. Now, that does not mean you can't discuss. That doesn't mean you can't ask questions. That doesn't mean that you can't convey what you might be feeling in your heart. But no negativity, no name calling, no putting it down, no being condescending, no sarcasm. That's me, sarcastic. But I do show much appreciation. So I can get away with a little sarcasm because my husband knows that's just me. I'm just sarcastic, but he knows how much I appreciate him because I tell him all the time. And and then in little, I'll get back to the challenge, but in the smallest things, like I always tell my husband, thank you he does so much for me, but everything he does, I tell him thank you. When he takes out the trash, I tell him thank you. He thinks I'm crazy, like, no thank you needed because I took out the trash. But he doesn't have to. He could leave it for me to do. But I tell him thank you for taking out the trash. When he cleans my car, I tell him thank you for cleaning my car. When he gasses my car, I tell him thank you for gassing my car. He opens the door for me all the time. I tell him thank you for opening the door for me. I tell him, thank you for how hard you work. Thank you for this house. Thank you. And of course we worked hard and we did it together, but I thank you, for this house. I thank you for the way you love on me. I thank you for how you allow me to just be myself. Thank you for allowing me to be with my family as much as I am with my family. And so my husband knows that I very much appreciate him because I verbally tell him, along with the fact that I show him I basically do everything for him. I do everything. That's a whole nother video, but I do everything for him. All he has to do is go to work and make the money. Gas up my car, but take the trash out, but that's about it. I do everything else. But I tell him how much I appreciate him. And he doesn't tell me as much because that's not my need for him to tell me how much he appreciates me. No, what my need is for him to go out there and work hard for us so that I can go get my hair cut like I did today. I can go get my feet done like I did today. So I can go on a cruise like I did in May and like I did in December. So I get a house, I just need him to work hard for us. That's the way you tell me that you love me. But so I don't need him to verbally tell me how much he appreciates me, but I know that he does. And he does tell me occasionally. But men need that appreciation. So I challenge you ladies, 7 days or 30 days, whichever you think you can survive. Don't say anything negative to your mate, your boyfriend, your husband, and only show appreciation. And even if you're separated and you're wanting to reconcile the relationship, show appreciation to that man. If he's still in the picture and he's taking good care of your kids, or he's still doing little things for you, or find something to appreciate him. Thank you for taking care of the kids. Thank you for taking the kids off my hands for a little while. Thank you for taking good care of them while you have them. Thank you for paying child support. Whatever it is, show appreciation, and appreciation will get you a long ways with a man. May even get you from girlfriend to wifey to wife. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to share that with you all, and there'll be a lot more on relationships because I know I've been very remiss when it comes to talking about relationship. Yeah, I know that's my thing. I love it, but for some reason, well, lots of reasons, I just kind of like backed off the relationship thing, but we may even get into that one day. All right, you guys, love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Appreciation.